Hey you guys, what is up? Oh, that was nice. Alright, so anyways, what's up you guys? Today is, hold on, I'm thinking. Today's Wednesday. So basically in this video today, I'm just kind of gonna be talking about, like, this is gonna sound stupid and very, very lame and very, very childish. So, give me a second. It is going to be pretty much, I'm just gonna be talking about like One Direction, okay? I know, sounds stupid, sounds lame, but like there's a lot happening with the boys right now, and yes, they're broken up, so maybe I shouldn't like identify them as One Direction right now, but that's who they are. So I mean, like, why not call them by what I know them as? Like, I mean, I know their names and shit, like obviously. Hold up. So my cousin, I just saw her do a video. She did like a whole like thing, like, so she's really obsessed with BTS, like, and when I say obsessed, I mean obsessed. Like, Talia, if you're watching this, you're like exactly how I am with One Direction. Not even, I can't tell you that you're worse, because like I was bad. Like, I knew the first time Zayn lost a tooth, like shit like that. Like, I knew little things that like only a mother would know. Like, me and my friend Nova would sit here for hours and hours upon hours looking up different like facts and getting facts from their mothers, like social media and stuff. Like, we were bad, like bad. We were like hardcore stalker bad, like, yeah. So let's just get right into this video, because like, yeah, this is just a wow. So basically what I want to do, I'm not gonna do, okay, so her video, Talia's video, was different types of K-pop fans. Well, mine's gonna be like not similar, but it's gonna be based off of like my favorite boy band, who's not a boy band anymore because they're broken up, but like they're still like, you know what I mean, like they're like, I refer to them as One Direction even though they're not a band anymore, like. Yeah, so let's just start from the very beginning. So like 2010, when they were on the X Factor, I knew who they were. Like, I heard their name, I seen some of their like videos on YouTube, on the X Factor's like YouTube page, like channel, whatever. So I was like, oh, they're cute, they can sing. And then I went back on their X Factor YouTube channel and like watched their audition videos, because like I was like, oh yeah, they're really cute. Like, you know, that was the first thing that caught my attention. I was like, they're adorable, like, oh my goodness. So I caught that, and I went back and I started watching like their audition videos. Niall's and Liam's were my favorite audition videos. Niall's because like I knew the song, which that sounds like irrelevant and stuff, but like, yeah. And then Liam's because like he had a really strong and powerful voice, and like he sang Cry Me a River, and like I just thought it was a good song, and like it kind of made him come across as like the like most powerful one. But then you hear Zayn's voice and he hits all the high notes, and it's like, who's the powerful one now? So let's just go a little bit further down the line when they're like off the X Factor. So obviously they had their video diaries from the X Factor tour and from their first Up All Night tour, but I didn't like watch those until like later on. So it was like summer of like maybe 2012. I think it was either 2012 or 2013, I don't know, I have to ask Nova. But we would sit in my room and watch the video diaries like constantly. We would watch all the video diaries, and then we would sit there and watch One Direction funny moments. Listen, if you're a One Direction fan, you remember what like doing all the same stuff. You sit there and you watch the video diaries, you quote the video diaries, like no, Jimmy protested, or you know, carrots, or she's mine, or I'm a song, or like things like that, you know what I mean? Like, just hardcore fan stuff, like you just do it. it's those like little like teeny bopper fangirl things. Oh my god. But then there was like the times where we were sitting there, we were watching the video diaries, quoting the video diaries, we were watching One Direction funny moments. So we would watch their funny moments from like the Up All Night tour, and then I think it went into, there were some from their Take Me Home tour. That's what it was called. Oh my god, I can't even remember though. I think that was their second album. Hold up. So yeah, so it was Up All Night, Take Me Home, then it was Midnight Memories, I think. Dude, I can't remember the order. I have to like actually sit here and look at the albums that I have, but they're all at my dad's house, so that's my problem. Don't mind this Pringles can. Jaden was here. So like I was sitting there watching these videos with my friend and like fangirling so hard. It got to be when I was in like 6th, 7th grade was when it really hit, like the fangirl thing started to hit real hard. Like, yeah, I liked them since their, you know, X Factor days, but like this is when it just started to like really hit me. So don't say, oh, you're a fake fan, you only started liking them when they were in their second tour. Like, no, that's wrong. Alright, so like I remember asking my dad all the time, I want a new One Direction poster. I want a new One Direction poster. Can we get some merch? Because let me tell you, when we would go to the mall, there was a store named Claire's, and I think everybody knows what Claire's is, so I don't know why I said that. But in Claire's, they had a whole bunch of merch. Also in Five Below, they had a whole bunch of merch. So there was like a ton of merch from One Direction I really wanted. So I would constantly ask my parents for merch. I would constantly ask my parents for CDs. And I can't even count how much stuff I've had collected over the years of their stuff. So I have right now left over, I have a bunch of posters. I have a bunch of CDs. I have I think I have like 2 books that are filled with like facts, and there's a journal that I have. It's just a One Direction journal. Like on the outside is all One Direction, on the inside is like paper with like 1D's like symbol or whatever on it. So I have the journal. I have a pillow and a blanket. I'm trying to think. Now this stuff I don't use anymore. The CDs I'll occasionally like listen to from at my dad's house, but those, I don't use them anymore. But those are only some of the stuff that I had over the time that they were around. I also, when they were around, had, I think this is at my dad's too, but it broke. So there was a bracelet that had every single one of their faces on it. So one square was like Zayn, the next square was like Liam, the next was Niall, the next was Harry, the next was Louis, and then the next one would say 1D on it. Like, so it was a bracelet. I think it broke. Well, it did break, I know that, and that made me really sad. Like, it broke. I have that somewhere at my dad's house. I'm not sure where. I also have a One Direction pencil case. That's probably also at my dad's house. A lot of my stuff is at my dad's house, just because, like, so when my mom moved out of so we all lived in one home, and then since my parents split up, my mom got this house that I'm in right now. She's renting it. She got this house, and I only brought over here some of my stuff, just because, like, we already have so much stuff, because, like, my grandmother, she kind of just, like, she gave us a whole bunch of things, and like we don't really know where to go with a lot of it. And my room is pretty full as it is, so it's not like I can put a lot of my stuff from my dad's house over there, because I have a lot of stuff in my room here. And my room's not like big. My room's not big over there either, but it's just the fact that over there there's just a little bit more room in my room, and there's shelves, but my house or my room here, there's no shelves, so it's not like I can just put stuff on the shelves and be good. But like most of my stuff's at my dad's. I also had a One Direction nail polish kit. I had a One Direction like manicure kit, which was like the press on nails or whatever. So if you don't remember those from elementary school, listen, they already had the sticky stuff on it. You just literally just put them on your fingernails and they last like a day. Not even, they probably last like 3 hours because pop right off. I remember my sister used to take those off all the time, but that's irrelevant. So I had a lot of merch. I at one point had my bedroom. So my mom at first lived over in my old house, like my old house that I was in when I was like up till like I was like in 2nd grade. So we lived there for like a year and a half, I think. And my room there was like the room that was like the attic, but my parents redid it when they first bought that house. So it was like a finished bedroom. So it had over 30 posters on the wall. So my bedroom, like part of it would kind of come down like this, so it was like a triangle sort of looking thing. So there was posters all up on the ceiling and on the wall next to my bed. The other wall was a closet, so I couldn't put them on that. But then the next part, it would go over onto like my sister's side of the bedroom. There was more posters over there. Whew, girl. So I had a bazillion posters. And then I also had like, as obviously the pillow and the blanket. And then I always wanted the dolls, but like I never really got them because like I was in 6th, 7th grade, so I wasn't really playing with dolls anymore. Obviously you could just keep them in the box as like a decoration or whatever, but that's just weird to me, to like not take them out and use them when you're putting money, like, you know what I mean? And I also had, I don't know how many CDs I have. As of right now, I think I only have 2 of them left. I know I had more, I don't know, but yeah, I had a lot. So I was really obsessed with One Direction. I was in 8th grade when they broke up, I think, because that was what, 2015, when they took their hiatus and Zayn left. Obviously, you know, they didn't break up until like 2016, I think. So I remember the exact day that Zayn left. I was getting ready to leave for a softball game. I was sitting in the lobby with my bag, with my uniform on. It might have been 7th grade. I can't remember. I low-key feel like it was 7th grade, but at the same time, I don't think it was. One of my friends, I don't remember who it was, came up to me and was like, "Did you hear that Zayn left?" And I was like, "What? What are you talking about?" And then I got a text message from one of my friends saying, "Zayn left One Direction." I'm literally bawling my eyes out right now. I was like, hold on, pause, freeze, like, let's stop the moment. I'm not leaving until I figure out what's going on. Luckily, my coach wasn't there yet. And then I went on my phone and I started to look it up. I was like, I Googled it. I was like, Zayn left One. My brother's in the bathroom. I don't want him to hear me because he'll think I'm just going crazy. Here we go. I'll continue now. So anyways, I was Googling, you know, Zayn leaves One Direction. Found out if it was true or not.
What do you say, Karen?
And let me just tell you, it was true. So I started like crying, and you know, I had to just suck it up because I had a game to play. Sucked it up. Went home and like told my parents right away. I was like, "Mommy, Daddy, Zayn left One Direction." Like, I was upset. I really was. And like, then, you know, I don't know. I was just really upset about that. So then, you know, they continued with their On the Road Again tour for a little bit. And they didn't do all their shows. I know they continued, but I don't think they finished the tour. Because that's when they went on their hiatus. Hiatus. Am I saying that right? Hiatus? Yeah, I think so. But they all just kind of like took a break, went their separate ways. Harry did a movie. He did Dunkirk, which I'm actually dying to see. I've seen clips and stuff. So I kind of want to watch it. I gotta find it somewhere. I don't know where to find it, but I want to watch it. So I know I want to watch that. Harry did a movie. He cut his hair. A lot happened between the time that they went on their hiatus and now, because they're all doing their own like solo thing. Now, Zayn's first couple songs I really enjoyed, but like his music recently, like I'm just not a big fan of his music anymore. Louis is okay. Speaking of Louis, this poor guy just lost his mom 2 years ago, and now he lost his sister. Like, what? Like, I can't believe she died at 18 years old from a heart attack. But anyways, Louis' music is decent. Niall's music is decent. Liam's is pretty good. My child's crying. I'll be back. Okay, so anyways, so like, I don't remember what I was saying, but something about their music. So let's just like go to where. Oh, alright. So Harry's tour. Let's talk about his tour. So his Harry Styles tour, or whatever. His live on tour thing. You know, there was this thing on the radio constantly about see Harry Styles live in concert on, what was it, June 14th at the Hershey Stadium. So guess what I did? Told my dad I wanted to go, because I never got to go to a One Direction concert when they were together. So I told him I really wanted to see Harry Styles, because Harry's music, out of all of their music right now, is my absolute favorite. So I went to see Harry Styles on June 14th, 2018 at Hershey Park in PA. I was super excited. I was so excited, bro. So my dad let me drive all the way down there to the concert. He didn't let me drive home because it was dark, and it's hard enough getting out of Hershey Park. Oh my god. Sorry. My brother came down again. But like, I drove to the concert and back, or not back, because, you know, it's bad enough getting out of Hershey Park on a regular day, but when there's a concert and it's late at night, it's a little hectic. So my dad drove home. So it was a really good concert. He sang a lot of my favorite songs. I don't think he sang every song. I can't really remember. But I know he did Caroline. He did Meet Me in the Hallway. He did Sound of the Times. He did Kiwi. He did Carolina or Caroline. I can't remember. I don't know. I sound like a fake fan for saying I can't remember, but like seriously. I'm pretty sure it's Carolina. Anyways. He did, I'm trying to think of all the other songs that he did. I don't know. All I know is he did a lot of my favorites, and it was really nice because like it was nighttime, and you know, during like the slower songs and stuff, we lit up our phones, and you know, I loved it. It was so great. We left, and as we were walking out, we got a lemonade, because the lemonade at Hershey Park is amazing. But yeah, so I don't know. I have this huge like One Direction like fangirl that part of me is still here. And as much as I would like for them to get back together, I feel like they're better off by themselves, which that's really hard for me to say. I want them to get back together, but like Harry's doing so good on his own. You know, Liam, Niall, and Louis, they're doing their thing. Obviously, they're still making music, but like they're more focused on like their lives. Harry's focused a lot on music, but he's also focused on his lives. Harry's the only one that's actually done like a bigger tour. I think Niall, I can't remember. I think Niall did a tour too, but like not like a major one. I don't know. They're doing their own thing. They're all making their music. They're doing whatever they want. You know, Louis obviously right now like dealing with, you know, the loss of his sister, and he's more focused on, I mean, I would imagine he's more focused on his son, which I'm sure a lot of people have forgotten about him. But let's not forget about him. I don't know how often Louis actually sees him or whatever, or if he's still involved in his child's life. I would imagine he is, but like I don't really see much about his son on social media anymore, so I'm really not sure. Also, like, you know, Liam, he's more focused on his life, like his personal life, and I mean, he's come out with a couple of songs, but not like a full album of songs like the other ones. Louis is coming out with some good songs. Niall, he's coming out with some good ones. Zayn, like I said, I'm just not into Zayn's music anymore. I can't say I'm a huge fan of Zayn anymore. I loved Zayn. Like, I loved them all when they were all together. I still care about them. They're still really great people. They're still great singers. They're still great, you know. They're good. In their own ways, they're great. But, like, when they were together, Zayn wasn't, like, my favorite. And I didn't really fangirl too much over him. But that's not me saying that I didn't like him. Like, I loved them all equally, but, like, he wasn't... I don't know how to explain that. Like, I feel weird because everybody's gonna be like, well, then you're not really a fan. Like, no, that's not the case. It's just the fact that, like, he never seemed into it. Like, he was never really into his music. Yeah, I screamed a lot when his high notes came and stuff. Like, when he was like, over. Like, I don't know how to really explain it. I wasn't a big fan of Zayn, and I still am not, but I mean, I'll always, like, kind of think of him as a member of the band because he was for a very long time, you know, and One Direction was, like, a really big part of my life growing up, and obviously they were only part of my life for, like, those couple years, starting when I was in, like, what was it? So it was 2010, so I was in, like, hold up, 7 was kindergarten, 8 and 9 was first grade, or 8 was first grade, and then 9 was third. So I was in like 4th or 5th grade at that time. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, so they were a really big part of my life. They still really are, just mainly like, I'm still like caught up on all their like life activities and like things that are going on with them. I still follow all their social medias. I like their Facebook pages and stuff like that. I still follow all that, but like I feel like Harry and Niall are the two that I like focus on, and I have more of Harry's songs on my phone than I do of like anybody else's. I do like to listen to their music though, and I can sit here. Hold up. Ask yourself. I don't know. Sorry, I got a text. So I could sit here and like just throw out facts about them, but you know. Oh, that's what I'm gonna do. So for my next video, I want you guys to like either text me if you have my number, or comment below some like One Direction quiz questions or whatever, and then I'm gonna answer them, my answer, and then I'm gonna Google them and put the correct answer in the video, obviously in the video. So like I want to do like a One Direction like quiz thing or whatever, because I know a lot and I want to see if my memory is still good. I know I really do. I know a lot of stuff. So I want to kind of see if my memory is still there, because I'm not gonna lie, when I was in the ICU from having her, so the doctor pretty much told my boyfriend that there was a chance I was gonna have memory loss. And I'm not saying I have memory loss, like I don't, but like I don't remember a lot of stuff. Like a lot of things kind of like just don't ring a bell. So that's pretty much gonna suck. Like, I mean, I remember a lot of my life, and I'm not saying I don't remember anything. I'm just saying, like, there's little things people will be like, oh, do you remember this? I'll be like, what are you talking about? Or they'll ask me, oh, did you know? Or something like I don't know. I feel like my brain is all, like, screwed up. Like, I'm not saying I have memory loss. I'm not saying I lost my thought. I'm not saying I had amnesia or anything like that, because I didn't. I woke up perfectly fine, obviously, just with high blood pressure and stuff. But, yeah. So, I just want you guys to give me some questions or I'll just go online and I'll do, like, a One Direction fan quiz thing or whatever. I'll do that. I'll post the results and stuff. I don't know. I'll figure something out, but I would like for you guys to give me questions, like comment them so I can like do it without having to find a computer, because we don't have one. So yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you didn't, well, that sucks to be you. To see my next video or to see any more content from me, subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Give this video, I think I already said it, a big thumbs up. See, like that, like what? Give this video a big thumbs up, like this. And comment the questions. Also comment some like video ideas for the future, because I am running out of ideas. Like, I didn't think of this video until I just watched my cousin's video on her BTS like fan thing. So yeah. Yeah. Okay. I will see you guys in my next video, which is probably gonna be, guys, I'm gonna try and upload a video on let's see, today's Wednesday, so I'll try and upload a video on Friday. I really am, or Sunday, because typically my days were like Wednesdays and Sundays. So like I'm gonna try and get back into Wednesdays and Sundays, because I kind of just started to take a break from there and from uploading videos, because I was running out of ideas and I just didn't want to vlog everything, because my days are pretty boring. I can vlog my school days, but that wouldn't be very much, because like I don't do much and I don't have a lot of friends, and I still feel very awkward in school, so I'll feel really awkward filming in school, but you know, whatever. Also, I feel like I get in trouble. But yeah, whatever. I will hopefully see you guys on Sunday or Friday. We'll see. Whatever. Bye.